Oh.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not a whole lot of room
to
operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Well, this defense for the Falcons, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this is going to be
now I need to play a game with my old build to see if I'm tripping. Because it's like night and day between these builds to me.
It wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Brady.
What is this?
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring
you
up
wish
third.
you have a field day when you shit. That joker's gonna turn back into the Tinder swindler.
Backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Looking to throw. Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Gordon. Sean Murphy Bunning got him down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Yeah, they trying. Yeah, I just got that shit. No, when they
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time was unthinkable. No one thought anyone would ever get there. Now, how many guys have done it in the NFL?
Yeah, right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball downfield. He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That nigga is not ringing, bro. That's just a go.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He could probably still do OOB.
Now it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. First and goal from just inside the 5. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Oh, let's go.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady now on first down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now Brady. Eluding the pressure right. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
This is caught by Evans. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
I got to take this one off.
Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Playing with a whole bunch of Kobe's. And that nigga Tim to Shaq.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Bro, this man take 20 years to put this fucking play, bro. Shit so ass.
Here's second and
my
10.
first look, I tried to go to 1. My second pass, I tried to go to Chris.
Now Wilson.
Neither one don't work.
He's going to let it go again. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
That big man timed his ass out.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very,
that boy got Russell
man.
Wilson on a fucking. You right. Fucking Atlanta, bro. What the fuck?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, Wilson. Buying time to his left.
This nigga been gone the entire fourth quarter.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
I'm definitely saying him.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
On play action, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a nice-ass push.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
I caught you back in England.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
I can't. I'm only losing by 1. It's 14-13.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I've played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Running right. It's a handoff to Gordon. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They go play action now. Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs will take over here just shy of the 30. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
He get a fucking big man. Again?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, touchdown! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
Oh, my goodness. I thought he'd peel off. Instead, he makes the fair catch at the 2-yard line. The final shot before half for Brady. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half,
fucking go.
It didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities.
Oh,
and I will
fucking
guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Play action. It's Wilson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into Danger Russ.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Yes, sir.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little.
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
Tell me why it was an AI on the hash, AI on AI. The AI dropped off the AI on the hash and came to me.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he's got this down to the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because
I need to turn my fucking whatchamacallit back on.
Quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On first down, Wilson. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Oh, they hit the screen on the way trying to come to where you was at.
Open man is Gordon, complete. Touchdown, Falcons.
Boy, Chris
Russell
is
Wilson
crazy.
now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Yes, sir.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
I can't help I gotta stay there.
Maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Brady's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think
Draymond says always fuck everybody else.
Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Bitch, nigga.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Where is he?
Jadeveon Clowney able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Yo.
To try again after the sack.
Sheesh. Get that.
Eluding the pressure right.
Damn, I should have popped my take while I had the chance.
Time today. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Wilson, option right, and they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's
Good
3rd
shit,
down.
boy. This nigga full of hot air. You hear the fucking wind tunnel when he came in there? Get off in front of that fan, nigga.
Oh, he's got him in.
I'm in Georgia. I don't want to hear it.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big connection on that one. 33
Damn,
yards.
I can't get that. Not enough. Fuck.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more.
Aren't you on home arrest or something?
The NFL on EA Sports.
Criminal.
Gordon on first down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
The vagrant.
They keep it on the ground again.
Here, sir.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside.
Vagrant.
Easy call.
Dog.
Mark off the 5
Criminal.
and keep it moving.
Yeah. Your twist of turns is wild.
He'll buy some time right. And that will be taken in by Ridley for
That's
a Falcon
wild.
touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
It's always you low lives that come in here.
Straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
No, are you okay, sir? Are you okay, sir?
And this
Nah,
will
we
not
down.
be
Time to come
returnable.
back.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The interception
he got that shit.
They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
The run got
all the way.
Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that.
We need to see what I can do on Instagram.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Oh, that's fucking
2nd
AI.
and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, Gordon. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
Good pass,
Moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They gotta give me that. Let's go, boy. That's the only Jones I fought with right there.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Good shot, Trap.
And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistake.
Typical vagrant criminal apparel.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to
start your own clothing line.
He had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive
started. Oh my God!
Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that
clear
missed
path
field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10.
Shit should be called criminal way.
Interception picked by Tarvarius Moore. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean,
I don't know. You sound like one.
6 interceptions. That's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me.
How tall is he,
former defense coordinator
Chris?
told me
How
he was
tall
in a
is he?
game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions.
Oh yeah.
So after the 6-1.
No, your brother.
You're good for like do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now.
Ooh, yeah, he's an angry criminal.
Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been
Gotta watch those short guys.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have
I'm just
already
6
been
foot even.
decided. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys.
No fucking way. Get that shit out of here.
You can't give up a fourth one. And on that play, they were able to make the
Something
stop.
Mr. Jones' girl never says to him.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the fourth. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation.
And they are going to score.
Nigga, you start with me every time I come in the party. Like, you started as soon as you saw my name in the party.
Well, nothing fancy there.
Yes, you did. Oh, yeah.
They were going to run the football. The defense.
It's just so normal for you that you don't even think about it.
Yet, that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than
never let me live.
They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Nah, because I generally don't feel like entertaining it. I just let you go.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
That's crazy.
Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now, this one from about 2 counties.
I didn't know what happened.
They come up on
it just looked weird.
Very long. Another try after the first down sack. Brady, he's going to let it fly. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Brady's going to look to throw.
Call for it.
Out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Where's mine? Nope. No fucking way.
And they take a knee.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he did that.
And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.
What?
Long.
What just happened? He hit the bottom of the rim.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a
my
game.
dumb ass.
That number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Atlanta, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers.
We'll take it. Nope, nope, nope. Not leaving you. We here, y'all. Let's go. Another stop. Yell at me about my man if y'all see me leaking away from him. Hurry up, get back. That's bullshit. Good fucking defense, Trout. Oh, yes. I'm still doing this dumb shit. Shit. You gonna eat while robbing people's houses? That's crazy.